Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very quick but very fun. So I've been wanting to do a doodle tutorial for quite a long time, so I figured I would make a little doodle tutorial based on my January theme. And my January theme, if you saw my January plan with me, are jars, fireflies, and light bulbs. And I feel like this theme can look very dominating, but it's actually really not, and it's not that scary to do. So today I'm going to walk you guys through kind of like my process and how easy it is to actually doodle these things. So first, starting off with the light bulbs, they look very intimidating, but they're really not. So you start off with a circle and then you put two little lines on the top, and then you kind of like smooth it out together in order to create the light bulb shape, and then you round off the top in order to make like the part that twists into the actual lamp. And then you do the little swirlies inside of the pieces of metal that create the light, and voila, you have a light bulb. It's actually super simple, and you can do these in many different shapes, like a diamond shape, or even these weird kind of vintage shapes. And honestly, there are so many types of light bulbs out there, guys. Go and research them if you want more shapes. But yeah, it's actually pretty simple, and you put like little lines in order to make them look like they're glowing, and you got some light bulbs. So for this week, I decided to do a full out horizontal spread, and I have the days of the week kind of like inside the light bulbs that are like the twisted metal pieces. And then I have the dates underneath, and then I have a bunch of little hanging light bulbs on top with some little stars, and I have jars underneath. And honestly, it's a very calm for my very first week of school. Very excited about that, and I'm very, very excited about my February plan with me coming to you very, very soon, next week actually. Next, we are starting to do some jars. Jars kind of look a little funky, but when they're all together, they look a little bit better. And basically one of the main things is to make it look 3D and like see-through. So you want to start with two equal parallel lines that you then round off the corners by connecting them, and that'll create the top of the jar, the seal. And then you want to create some guidelines, preferably a rectangle or whatever shape you want really for your jar, and then you're going to continue down and expand towards the outside. And then you're going to round off the bottom in order to make it look like it has a circle bottom shape, which jars usually do. And then you add another opposite way curved line inside in order to make it look like it's the bottom of the jar. And then these little lines on the sides in order to make it look like the glass is a little bit thick and there's like a warping situation going on. So it's actually pretty simple to do, and you can definitely fill up the jar with many different things if you wish. And yeah, you could fill it up with fireflies like I did for this month, or you could fill it up with some plants or candy or marbles, or honestly anything you want, anything that can fit in a jar. The next step was to erase all the graphite, so I got out my beautiful, amazing kneaded eraser that I haven't used in a very, very long time, so I prepped it a little bit by kind of massaging it into being a little bit more warm instead of hard, and I erased all the graphite so that I could go in with my crayola supertips and color the light bulbs yellow and all the stars. Actually really enjoy how this whole theme turned out, and especially this spread. I just think that it's very fun looking, and I really appreciate that. This week I did not include any brown paper just because I felt like it didn't really fit well, and I had already drawn all my jars where I could have put brown paper, so I didn't do that. But I strongly encourage that you guys try out different things. Maybe you could try even colored paper or brown paper yourself, or stamps and any type of thing like that. Then I started drawing these little circles in order to represent my little fireflies that I was going to draw over. There are kind of like two ways that you could approach drawing fireflies, which I will cover in just a minute. So, as I said, there are two ways to approach drawing fireflies, option A and option B. Option A, you start off with a little circle in order to represent the head of the firefly. You then draw two small wings of like the top body wings, and then you draw about the same size, smaller, bigger, doesn't matter, really up to you, for the bottom wings, and then you complete everything with like the quarter of a circle in order to represent the little butt. And then you go in with your yellow crayola and color in the butt to make it look like it's shining. Another way to do it, which is the way I do it, is that you start with your yellow circle, you then put the head, and then top wings, bottom wings, and then you draw in the butt. And I don't know, I just prefer the way this one looks. The top one is more precise, the bottom one is faster, and I kind of like the fast, quick look of things, and yeah, that's how I do them. So then I went back and then I decided to continue all of the little fireflies, and then you'll notice later on that I don't do every single circle I've made, just so that it's not too condensed and full of little fireflies everywhere. But honestly, the more the merrier, just because it makes the spread look a lot more full. So I like all the little details. You definitely could have added some little sparkles and other little blemishes and details as you wish. And here is the quick overview, and here are also some other spreads that I've made this month to help inspire you and kind of show how to use this theme. It was actually really fun to do, and I'm glad I did it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video this week. I was very busy, so I haven't been able to make anything really fancy, but stay tuned for next week for my February plan with me, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. And yeah, bye guys!